how not to like not letting people get to you. It's definitely one thing that you have to get used to, and one thing that you kind of have to train yourself on. Me as Jonas Joshua Solis, or I shouldn't probably leak my government name. Me as Jonas Solis. I do find myself having to struggle with that of letting people get in my head, um, caring what other people think, caring what other people say, and I think that's just a normal thing with people, especially like my age group. I'm 17 years old, and yeah, I feel like it's a big thing with my age group. That and just people in general. You know, people are still trying to find themselves. People don't really understand um, being kind to others and the way you talk to other people and how that really affects a person. Um, Me, as you know me, I am like a really nice guy. Like I'm really cool. I'm a really funny guy. Like I'm a class clown for sure. I definitely talk I'd say some crazy things. I talk a lot of crap. You know, I cuss a lot, but that's just who I am. You know. But at the end of the day, when it's like a serious situation and when we're actually talking, I could think. What I mean by I could think is that I'm not one of these people that is actually a dickhead or somebody that's actually stupid and retarded. You know, you could say that I have like a high ego for saying this, or I'm a little bit arrogant, but I definitely know a lot. I'm definitely not stupid. I know I'm smart, um, and yeah, by the title, you can see that I am talking about like how not to let people get to you. Because right now, actively, I am fighting that of just letting people come into my life and ruin my peace. If that makes sense. A lot of people could talk about this. A lot of people could say the same thing, but I feel what I'm about to tell you guys is really nobody's really ever like really talks about it. Um, so yeah. So first off, what I want to say is, if you don't want nobody to disturb your peace, I definitely feel you should. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you want to do, what you like to do, and who you are. You got to find yourself first before actually wanting to proceed with like not caring, if that makes sense. As what I mean by that is, if you're letting things get to you, like get under your skin really bad, you know, and it genuinely bugs you, like you think about it before you go to like sleep. I don't think that you care about that passion or whatever they're talking crap on you about. You don't care about that enough. If that makes sense. What I mean by that, this is an example. Me, I used to care about what people had to think about me doing YouTube and like talking to a camera, right? So a lot of people think it's corny. I thought it was corny at first. I know I wanted to do it from I was a kid, but what really stopped me from doing it when I was a kid was me being like ashamed. Really, like it's like me just caring what other people think, and that's really bad. But once I got older, once I like started realizing like, man, fuck these people. They don't really matter. They don't matter at all. That was when I started actually doing YouTube. As you could see, you could go to my YouTube page right now and see that I've been uploading more often. And you could see, if you know me as a person, like if I was friends with you, or sorry, excuse me, if you knows me as a person, you could see that my circle is really slim or really small. What I mean is, a lot of people come and go in life. You know, I had a couple friends that I thought were friends, but you know they show their real colors. I actually took a moment and sat with myself, and I just didn't want to be their friend no more. Like I got to the point in my life where I'm like, if you're not benefiting me, or you're not benefiting yourself, or like anything like that at all, like why are you in my life? Because at the end of the day, this is me. What I mean by that is, well, to fill in that, like this is your life. This is you. Like this is how I think about things at least. Like everybody around you, like except family, is just somebody added onto your life. They're a fucking DLC pack. Like they don't matter like whatsoever. Their feelings, nothing matters. And I'm not saying that to go run around and be a dickhead to people, but you got to realize that this is your life and you could do whatever the fuck you want at the end of the day. You can do whatever the fuck you want. God gave you free will, and it's just your decision to do good or bad with it. And I hope this video seeks y'all to think about that, to think that you could do whatever you want and people do not matter. Their words does not matter. Because at the end of the day, like, God will handle them and they're not gonna do shit. Like, like, and yeah, I kind of just wanted to get on here to spread a little bit of positivity because I have just beaten that barrier, that wall of letting people get under your skin and caring what other people think. I'm at that stage in my life where I just don't give a fuck. You could honestly come and say some shit about me. I just don't care. I'll just laugh at it, to be honest. And I hope this just like helps you guys. I hope this helps people understand and helps people like think about things before they speak, before they start hating on one another. Yeah.